Hey everybody, I just finished 99 sailing and I learned some tips and tricks to kind of go ahead and get a little bit better at this course. I figured I'd show them. This is not going to be the best guide, this is not going to be the best route, but this is what I was doing to get consistent completions, usually sub 6, but we'll see what happens. I don't worry too much about this starting area because you'll get pretty consistently 9s or 10s. I know there's a way to get 8, but I'm not so concerned about it. You just wiggle one to the right here, and then after you go and hit that, send it to the left and grab these boxes. Try to watch the timer because it'll start to run out as you're getting close to this. So I like to hit it a little bit early and go through here. Click to the right as you're coming through, let it go over 2, and then come back. Once you straighten out, go left. Once you straighten out again, go left again. And once you hit that, go right. And then go left here. You don't need that wind because you'll have plenty. So when it gets down to 1, click it. Go right here right after you grab that, and then get ready to take a sharp left. The second you grab this, you can take a sharp left. You can grab it before, but we're not going try hard here. And then start going a little bit left here, and then grab that and come back over right. This is when you pressed harvest on your thing, and there you go. We want to make sure we're using a consistent harvest so that we can get the XP for that. I like grabbing this one because it's not too far out of the way. Make sure before this long stretch that you have plenty of wind. This long stretch is the place where it seems like I have most consistently lost my time, so I would not suggest following my lines at this part. When you're going to come out of this next one, you're going to want to click to the right of your boat so that you can kind of try to take this straight line right through here, and it'll get you all 3 of those crates and the wind right there. When you come through here, you'll grab this wind, and right when you get this wind, move 1 to the right. Shortly after, move 1 to the right, and then click almost straight down but 1 to the right so that you can get the moat and then still get that box. I clicked a little bit late, but if I hadn't clicked late, I would have gotten the box naturally. If you get right in the right spot, you can grab that box and then click to the right to go through the portal there. Not so bad. When we come out of here, we want to angle this way and try to click pretty quickly. Make sure to get this one before you go through this long stretch. If you get a better line, oh, I messed up that line. But if you get a better line, you can usually get that and the crates in one line. But I'm not so great at talking and clicking. And use this moat. When you come out of this next green portal, get ready to click left or right when you can. And once you get this air, wiggle 1 to the left. And then once you get that box, click 1 up to the top left. Usually you shouldn't forget to use your air and everything will go smoothly there. I just forgot to use my wind. You notice if you do 2 to the left, and then once you grab that box, you just click 1 to the right, and then click right back to the left, and it'll just barely wiggle and get that box. You might want to go back and watch that again, but if you do it just right, it'll be good. And then same thing here. Oops, I missed the line. I was talking and messed up, but there's a line that you can take that gets that green and blue one in one go. I just missed it. Forgive me. I like to slow down here a little bit. It's a good time to grab the wind moat too from that. I'm actually going to run out of wind here. If I were paying a little bit more attention, I would have grabbed that one, but whatever. After you come out of here, give it a second, and then angle 1 to the left. Once we get through here, we're going to go 1 to the left, 2 to the right, and we will grab this box. We'll grab this box, and then you just have to angle 1 to the right here. I think I'll run out of wind for just a little bit. If I didn't slow down around that curve, I would have grabbed that wind. But the reason I actually ran out of wind is because when I went through that green portal, I accidentally didn't use a wind before grabbing that last wind. I just wasn't paying attention. Not a big deal. Like I said, this isn't the fastest, but it's going to get consistent times. Just a hard click there to the left. Nothing much special coming up. I think I'm going to barely run out of wind again, but you can wiggle 1 to the right after you get that box. The second you see it enter your inventory is when you click to the right, and you'll get it, assuming you're not out of wind like I was, but everything is messed up because I was out of wind. But what you're going to see here, if you're looking at the time, is that we're coming up on 6:09, and we should be able to get it pretty comfortably. It's not going to be the fastest time, not going to be setting any world records, but for a Cam 4 haul, it does okay. I like to slow down 1 tick here for a slightly tighter turn. And there we have an easy 6:09 with lots of mistakes running into walls and missed airs.